Dear Kara, I hope this letter finds you well, my dearest. It's been 2 long years since we last spoke. 2 years since that fateful night, since our painful fallout. I said many things that no daughter should ever hear from her father. I've hurt you in ways that seem unforgivable. That night, I became the very monster I was meant to protect you from. A hulking beast casting a dark shadow over the young woman you were becoming. It's hard for me to admit this, but I was terrified when you came home so late. It was 3 hours past your curfew, and my mind was filled with the darkest fears. I imagined the worst, fearing something horrible had happened to my baby girl, and I wasn't there to save you. When you finally walked in, the light of the foyer revealed the glazed look in your eyes, a look I recognized all too well. I knew then you were lost in the same troubles I once knew. I peered into your eyes as you lowered your gaze from mine, and the look I dreaded appeared on your face. Shame. Shame from innocence lost. My little girl was no longer my little girl, and I couldn't cope with that. I didn't know how to accept it. I refused to accept it. In my denial, I failed to see that you came back to me with a broken heart. Someone had hurt my precious girl. Someone had taken advantage of your kind heart and pure soul, fed you lies to gain your trust, and discarded you like you didn't even matter. Blinded by my disappointment and resentment, I failed you. You needed my comfort and reassurance, and I was consumed by anger and fear. I couldn't see past my rigid beliefs to understand that you weren't to blame. I set my expectations so high that I didn't prepare myself for the fact that you are human, just like me, and perfection is an impossible feat. Just like that boy who hurt you, I discarded you. I turned you away from our house, our home, our family, to save face. Kara, my darling, my love, my heart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't be the man you needed that night. I'm sorry I wasn't the father I was meant to be. I should have comforted you, held you in my arms as you wept, placed your head on my chest to alleviate your shame. You needed me the most, and I wasn't there. You are my child, and this is why I failed you. It's been 2 years now since that night, since you left, since we spoke. You may be thinking, why did he take so long to reach out? There's no excuse really, but I had to find a way to forgive myself for the shame I brought upon myself for failing you. I had to muster the courage to write to you and accept the fact that you may not write back or ever speak to me again. I miss you, Kara. Without you here, this house has lost its brightness and spirit. Without you here, this home has no life. Kara, you will forever be my greatest achievement, my pride and joy. You are my daughter, and I will love you forever no matter what. The door will always remain open for you, and I, your father, will patiently be waiting with an open heart, ready to hold his daughter again. I love you, Kara. I hope to hear from you soon. Love, your father.